Hello folks, Bob Sager here. I want to spend this time with you talking about our second core commitment in Q2's business building system, which is spend daily self-development time, and I put in quotes here, 10 pages per day. To me, I will tell you, I believe in my heart that if it wasn't for this business, I would not have accomplished the things I have out in the business world as I've done to this point. And when I was in network marketing 20 years ago, it taught me how to step out of my box and how to grow. It taught me how to do presentations. It taught me how to enunciate, how to speak to people, how to handle objections and all that. And it's very interesting. I always talk about this, that after that 3-year run in that previous company, and then I came into the insurance world, I joined a company called Mass Mutual, and there were 1,500 new insurance people that joined that year. I ranked number 1. I don't say that to brag or boast. I say that because of the things that I learned from this industry. I learned how to set goals. I learned how to read the right things. I learned how to put good in, because guess what? Good comes out. Most people put bad in, and bad comes out. And they don't mean to put bad in. They don't mean to put bad in, but they have to watch the news. They have to read the paper. What does it do for you? I don't get it. I know you want to be connected and know what's going on in the world, but in theory, what does that stuff do for you? What does it do? Does it make your life better? Does it make you more money? Does it make you grow? Does it give your family more? Does it give you more freedom to do what you want? No, it's garbage. It literally is garbage. And again, I understand you want to stay connected to the world. You can. But it's not necessary to put all that garbage in. When you put good stuff in, this business is about personal growth. And personal growth has to do with if you're making $100,000 a year now, $50,000 a year, and you come into Kivana and into the network marketing profession, and you have aspirations and a desire to make 10 times that, 20 times that, 30 times that, do you think you're going to come in for 2 and 3 years and that'll happen? Forget it. It's not. It's not. It will happen, though, if you're willing to grow and learn. If you're willing to take yourself out of this box, step up as a leader. Learn what leadership is about. Learn how to invite. Learn how to set goals. Learn how to talk to people. Learn how to help your people. Learn that stuff. Step into the room of personal development. Doesn't have to be overwhelming. Take one step at a time. It's like eating an elephant. A bite at a time, a bite at a time, a bite at a time. So the point is here is that in order for you to have that beach money, to have the time freedom, to eventually have your business grow where you've got 2 and 3 and 4,000 people and 10 and 20,000 people in your organization, you've got to grow. It starts with you. You've got to grow. And that's what this business is about. This is a personal development business. There's no better business in the world that will teach you how to grow. Now, on the flip side, if you're resistant of growing, if you're resistant of learning, if you're resistant of stepping out of the box, don't be delusional. You're not going to go from 100,000 to 500 or from 100,000 to 1 million or 2 million. It's not happening. You've got to grow. Look what I'm doing here. I committed to myself and saying I want to do 2 videos a week for my people to show them what this business is about. I'm growing by doing these things. I need to step up and grow too, and I want to grow each and every day. Personal development. So again, our core commitment number 2, when you talk to your people and train them, Q2's business building system, core commitments. Number 2, spend daily self-development time. I remember 20 some odd years ago when Jim Rohn, I was introduced to, who changed my life, and I was in this business when I was introduced to him, and he said something, and I know he was speaking to me. He said, work harder on yourself than you do at your job. Because if you work harder on yourself than you do at your job, you'll make a fortune. You will make a fortune. And that's stepping into that room over there of personal development. I stepped into that room 20 years ago. I've never come out. I love that room. And when I don't do the things, I feel like something's missing. I've got to listen to something. I've got to read something. I've got to grow because I'm always challenging myself. And I want you to challenge yourself to grow. And the other thing he said was, a formal education will make a living, but personal development will make you a fortune. Our oldest son, Xavier, turned 18 yesterday. He's off to college in September. He's going to Manhattan College, great college. I know the purpose of that is to get him to finish those 4 years, is to give him higher education. But there are a lot of broke, educated people walking around, and that might even got fired in the last year or two. But when you step into that room of personal development, there's nothing stopping you. The world is your oyster. So, read 10 books. Read 10 pages a day. That's all. Go buy yourself Beach Money. Start reading Think and Grow Rich. Go buy The Instant Millionaire. Go buy Instant Rapport. These are books that I've read over the years. My library is right behind you. I'm looking at all of these wonderful books that I've read, that I've grown. I'm no different than anybody. But what I've learned to do is I've learned to do ordinary things extraordinarily well. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to start to grow. And when you start to grow, you'll step up as a leader and people will look at you and start to model you. So, I hope you enjoyed this part. I love this part of our business. The personal self-development is just absolutely incredible. So again, core commitment number 2, spend daily self-development time. Read 10 pages a day or listen to a CD in your car. That's what I want you to do. Have an awesome day, and remember, go for it. Just go for it. Take care.